At 25, it feels like everyone's packing up their lives and leaving you behind. One by one, the group chat dies. The calls stop. Someone's married. Someone moved. Someone just disappeared. No fights. No drama. Just silence. And in that silence, you start asking, did I miss something? Or is this just how adulthood begins? This isn't just loneliness. It's an identity collapse. Because when your friends leave, your old version of yourself leaves with them. You're not just losing people. You're losing the roles you played. The joker, the listener, the wild one, the grounded one. Now you're left staring at your reflection, unsure who you are without them. Nobody warns you about the quiet breakups in adulthood. They don't come with closure. Just delayed replies, unseen stories, missed birthdays. And the worst part? There's no fight. No betrayal. Just distance. It happens slowly, as people chase jobs, love, peace, or escape. And it's not always personal, but always feels personal. Because no matter how mature you try to be, it stings when the people who once felt like home start feeling like strangers. Who would you call right now if you were at your lowest? And are they still calling you too? You see, friends don't just share time. They reflect you. Your stories, your humor, your habits, they were all shaped together. When they go, you're left holding parts of yourself that feel unfinished. You ask, was I funny or just around people who got my jokes? Was I brave or just following the loudest one in the group? The version of you that existed in their presence now feels suspended. And without those mirrors, self-identity becomes foggy. If every friend disappeared today, who would you be tomorrow? At 25, everyone's timeline explodes. Some are having babies. Some are backpacking. Some are building companies. And here you are, staring at your screen, wondering if grocery shopping counts as growth. Comparison is a poison you sip every time you scroll. And it whispers, you're behind. You messed up. You lost your spark. But what it doesn't show is the cost of their choices. The silent doubts behind the baby photos. The burnout under the CEO titles. Everyone's building something, but not everyone is building peace. Whose timeline are you measuring your worth against? And do they even know who they are? We grew up thinking real friends stay forever. But forever is a myth built on childhood idealism. Life isn't a sitcom where the same 5 people sit at the same cafe every week. It's a constantly shifting landscape. And sometimes the people you love most aren't meant to walk with you forever, just far enough to shape you. That doesn't make it less real. It just makes it temporary. And maybe that's okay. What if losing people isn't the end of something, but the start of you? Loss opens space. And space, though painful, invites alignment. This is your chance to ask, what kind of people expand me now? Not who fits your past, but who fits your future. You're not here to replace anyone. You're here to reconnect, first with yourself, and then with others who reflect your truth, not your performance. Friendship isn't about time served. It's about emotional resonance. When you meet someone and your nervous system exhales, that's the new belonging. If you stop performing, who would still choose to stay? The same unraveling happens in love. At 25, many relationships are ending quietly. Not because of drama, but because of disconnection. We're all healing old wounds while trying to be whole for someone else. We want passion without pain, stability without stagnation. But love, real love, requires truth, even when it's uncomfortable. And that means asking, are we growing together or growing apart? Would you still date you with the patterns you're carrying right now? It's not just people you're losing. It's the clarity you once had. Remember how sure you felt at 18? Now you question everything. Is this job who I really am? Is this what success looks like? Feels like? There's a pressure to have it all figured out. A purpose, a path, a passion. But purpose isn't found in a rush. It's uncovered in quiet curiosity. And most 25-year-olds aren't lost. They're just becoming real. What would you do if no one expected anything from you? Here's what most people don't realize. You didn't just lose people. You outgrew versions of yourself. You left too. You changed cities, shifted beliefs, dropped old habits. And maybe someone, somewhere, is missing the you they used to know. But growth demands departure. You're not behind. You're just becoming. And that means shedding skins that no longer fit. At 25, it feels like the world is moving and you're not. But really, you're just awakening to real friendship, real alignment, real selfhood. So don't fear the silence. Don't panic when the chat goes dead. Sit in the quiet and ask, who am I becoming now? Because even when everyone else is leaving, you finally have the space to arrive. And sometimes that's the real beginning.